Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Day 3 review of the India versus England Test match. I'm Freddie.
And I'm Oliver. And another good day for India. Poor day for England, really. Do England have any chance whatsoever of getting any result out of this game with 2 days left?
I don't think so. But we have to kind of accept that once you lose the toss, it's always going to be an uphill battle from there. I mean, I think I was a bit harsh on England yesterday.
Just a bit.
In all fairness, it was a bad day out of the office. When it's not your day, it's not your day. And India bowled superbly, and on the conditions they were playing on. I mean, obviously it's not a great result, but I think I made it out to be that they were a bit worse than they actually were.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. But a lot of people have been complaining about the pitch, which, quite frankly, I think is quite ridiculous.
It is.
India have shown.
But it's playable. But it's playable.
India have shown that.
Yeah, I was listening to the Golden Ducks podcast. Did you listen to the recent episode of the Golden Ducks? And they were saying how the pitch is very below par in normal conditions, but they can suit it to how they want. If they're the home side, they can make their pitch how they want, and they've shown that you can capably bat on it. We've shown that you can bat on it, or a wicket in India. So focusing too much on the pitch is probably taking away from what we actually did wrong, I would say. I mean, yes, it's not a good pitch, but you should focus on the stuff you can control, not what you can't, because you can't control the conditions of the pitch you're playing on.
Yeah, just steal my point then, why don't you?
Yeah. Good rewind.
But yeah, those people who are complaining, I mean, I don't hear you complaining when England produce seamer-friendly pitches when they're playing in England. You're allowed to produce a pitch that suits your style of play. I mean, why would you not?
That would be a bit near that.
I mean, both teams are playing on the same pitch as well, and India have made it look like a completely different pitch with the skill of their bowling and the skill of their batting. And let's get straight to the skill of their batting, really. Virat Kohli scored 60 odd. I haven't actually seen his innings, but I heard it was good, and it was Virat Kohli. It's going to be good.
Yeah, basically. Should we start from the top?
I don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah, it's start from the top of the Indian batting lineup. So Rohit Sharma, great stumping, another good stumping from Ben Foakes. He's been very tidy behind the gloves. He's only missed like something one or two chances, and he's been very tidy, especially knowing the pitch. It's very hard on a turning wicket like it is to really consistently perform as he's doing as a keeper, and it's just not a place you want to be. A place you want to be keeping, really.
He's got some very high praise I've seen on Instagram. Matt Pryor said it was a masterclass in wicket keeping, and he's probably, he is the best keeper we've had in recent times. Matt Pryor, Adam Gilchrist as well was praising Foakes, and yeah, those two stumpings and the run out early on in the day just showed how good he was. Really, very quick work, and he'd almost stumped Sharma twice already in the match. Similarly, this time it was out. The other two, it was. One of them was probably out, but both were given not out by decisions.
But yeah, I think he's definitely England's man of the match. Batted superbly in the first innings, kept superbly in both innings as well. But moving on, Gill, Sharma got 26 off 70, so not massive. Although I think England fans would be thankful that he didn't go and score another 150 plus score. But
it was a good ball from Leach as well.
It was,
and
yeah.
we've talked about Gill because he was out last night. Pujara, very unlucky. Just played on to silly point. Ran down the wicket, edged one. It dropped short of silly point, but Pope threw it to Folkes. Sorry, not silly point, short leg. Pope threw it to Folkes, who got the stumps off. Pujara dropped his bat and had his foot in the crease, but not on the floor. So, I mean, that's his second unlucky dismissal of the series after when he hit it off Pope's back to Burns. Yeah. I mean, he'll be very annoyed at that on just 7 as well. So, England getting a bit of luck at last in the match, it seemed, after everything had been going India's way the first 2 days. Yeah.
But that's really. Oh, I think another moment where Oliver's frozen. But moving on to Virat Kohli's innings. Oh, yeah, the Wi-Fi's. Who's Oliver?
In both games. What?
Your Wi-Fi is dodgy.
Oh, I thought you just weren't saying anything. It's back now, though, I think.
Yeah, you're back.
Virat Kohli, 60. He's done that in both games. Got a low score in the first innings and then come back in the second with a 50-plus score. This one probably, both of them have been quite insignificant, really. Yeah. In the England were miles on top. In this one, India are miles on top, even without Kohli. But still, they'll be pleased to be in some sort of form in case they do need him later on in the series.
Yeah. Rishabh Pant, you did well in the first innings. Another stumping from Ben Folkes and Jack Leach. They seem like a good dynamic duo. Yeah, good bowling from Leach this innings. Dismissed for 8. Rahane going for 10. He was caught at short leg by Ollie Pope with Moeen Ali bowling.
That was a great catch. Pope took a couple of steps forward, dived onto the pitch, took it just above the ground. Great catch from Pope and a good delivery from Moeen Ali as well.
And then Axar Patel getting caught in front by Moeen Ali again. 7 runs for him. And then Ashwin.
Yeah, he's had a decent game.
Where's that come from?
It's his first 100 since I think 2016 maybe. They were showing they had a list of his hundreds up on the TV coverage. It's his first 100 that's not against West Indies. His 5th match 100. All the other 4 had come against the West Indies. It was a great innings. Mixed attack with defence perfectly. Was looking great on the sweep shot early on. Hit a lovely 6 off I think Ali over mid wicket. 106 off 148 balls. Got out just trying to score quickly. Chopped one on from Ollie Stone, giving him a well-deserved wicket. But yeah, not up to that point, a pretty faultless innings from Ashwin, making batting look easy on a pitch which probably 19 players in the match have made it look almost impossible on. Only him, Sharma, and Virat Kohli really making it look possible to bat on.
And Ben Folkes.
Yeah.
But a great innings from him after his superb bowling, especially today as well. Bob very well.
Oh yeah. I think it's.
Oh, you go.
It's the third time Ashwin has got 5 wickets and 100 in a match, and only Ian Botham has done that more times than him.
Wow.
So I mean that's an incredible feat.
Indeed, but Kuldeep Yadav, you can't really expect much now, can you? Sharma only getting 7. Siraj getting 16 not out. Good for the average,
6 off Jack Leach. That was a ridiculous shot. straight drive, straight back over Leach for 6, hold the pose from a number 11. You don't get much better from your number 11 batsman. And a really frustrating partnership for England, a 49 for the last wicket. Leach probably deserved 5 again, finished with 4. Moeen Ali also 4, bowled better in this innings than in the first, had a better economy. And Ollie Stone with 1, completing a decent performance for Ollie Stone. And 286 all out. To be honest, that's probably about a par score on the wicket, I'd have said.
And it's definitely enough, way enough, definitely enough for India to secure a match-winning total target for England to get. But I think there was at least one of the first run-outs in the game, if not the first. I haven't noticed any.
It's the first, definitely.
Yeah, definitely in the Test match, maybe even in the series. But I don't think England will win. I think they know that all they can do really is go out, play freely, play with intent, score, and if they could get to about 250, then they've made the work of it. They just don't want to lay down and not put up a fight.
Yeah, I think England will be just looking maybe here for, I guess in a way, some batting practice. If they can get close, then it would be great. 482 is going to be a huge world record chase. The world record at the moment, 418. The record in Asia, 3-5 by the West Indies just a couple of weeks ago, who won the second test also in thrilling circumstances, but we'll talk about that next day probably.
Yeah.
Rory Burns looked good for his 25, used his feet well against Ashwin, then got out playing a poor shot.
He just turned the face.
Yeah,
he just turned the face on it. I think the drifts deceived him as it made him think it was more leg side than it was, which shows Ashwin's skill. And when he tries to close the face, he gets caught by Virat Kohli. And Dom Sibley went for 3 way before. LBW. Yeah, I think there was a couple of shouts before that, but that one was definitely out.
Was out.
Yeah.
A good ball from Axel. Just a bit faster. Just skidded on really. Hit him in front of middle.
Yeah.
Dan Lawrence has looked good so far. He's only got 19, but I'd say he's looked as comfortable as he has at any point this season. Using his feet very well against this, hitting a great 6. I think off Ashwin. It could have been off Patel, I'm not sure. Leach sent out as night watchman. Not much he could have really done about the delivery he got out, especially first ball and as a number 10 or 11 batsman. Sharp spin and bounce out the rough, caught leg slip. And shall we talk about another poor umpiring decision for Joe Root? This time going England's way.
Well, Oliver. You say poor umpiring decision. The umpire gave it not out. It went to DRS. And DRS gave it umpire's call. It was umpire's call. So I don't know what's a poor decision about it. But yes, it probably looks quite out. I thought there was a possibility of bat involved. With the noise, I thought there was.
If he had hit it, Rich had caught it.
I know.
So if he had hit it, it was out anyway.
But that was a good decision by the umpire not to give it out. But but what I would say though is that the Indian side, especially Virat Kohli, were up in arms ish about the decision by DRS. But they're complaining like they've had great decisions all game for both England and India. But I think it's hitting umpire's call for whether it's outside off stump or not. You can't. Well, you're shaking your head, but it's. I know it sounds like
it was absolute. It was as out as you could possibly get. It was half the seam of a width away from being impact in line. there was probably a millimetre less than half the ball hit him in line on the back foot, right in front of off stump. His leg, you could see off stump, and it hit that leg. I mean, I laugh about it because it went England's way. But if that had been Virat Kohli, that decision had been given against, I would have been angry.
Well, the thing is that yes, it did look out. It looked out. The umpire didn't give it out, but you can't have a go at the umpire because it's the technology which gave it umpire's call. So
no, you can't have a go at the umpire. The technology, the umpire's call rule is sparked a lot of debate, and I know that there's that rule in place. Whether it should be or not is for another time, really.
Yeah.
But I don't know on what grounds the umpire is given that not out. As I said, I'm happy he has, because it means Joe Root's still in, and we're only 3 wickets down, needing 400 and whatever more runs to win. But I can't see any reason that the umpire would have to give that not out.
He might have not been sure though, but Root wasn't that comfortable anyway, so hopefully he'll be able to gather his thoughts. But the thing is that if you're saying you'd be furious as Virat Kohli, how do you think England have felt? They've had about 5 awful decisions. Well, not 5, but at least 3.
Well, I felt the same way when they went against England.
Yeah, but we've had at least 3 times as many bad decisions. So I don't know why. Yes, you probably should have given it out, but there's nothing wrong with the technology. That's not messed up in any way because it's just given it what it is. As the impact was whether the umpire gave it out or not out. And yes, the umpire probably should have given it out. Luckily, he didn't for England fans. But if they're complaining so much when they've had such go in their favour, I mean, just take it with a pinch of salt.
Yeah, I definitely Root handled himself better than Kohli did after the decisions that didn't go their way.
Of course he did. Kohli was on a rant about it when Joe Root just laughed it off. I mean, there's completely different ways of handling it, and we obviously know that Joe Root's handled it better. But especially knowing that he's had more decisions go against him. But I think he's been almost paid back for it. For not giving out. So I think it's kind of fair, really. As I mean, technically, it's not out. Technically, it's not out. By the laws of the game, it's not out.
I know, and it has sort of evened it out. I think we could probably talk for a lot longer about it, but I think
by the laws it states it's not out. Probably a bad decision by the umpire, but the law states not out. So and it makes it sort of even.
Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there for today. England have pretty much no chance, but they'll look to at least bat all of tomorrow. I'd say give themselves a chance if it gets to day 5. 7 wickets left. Joe Root, their best batsman in now. Ben Stokes probably their second best batsman in next. They'll need big runs from both of them. Handy runs elsewhere. Lawrence looking like he could get some sort of score. Hopefully Folkes will be good again. But yeah, I think England's chances are 1 in a million or less.
I'll be even more surprised if they got a draw, really. But yeah, especially losing.
I don't think a draw is possible.
No, but especially losing your 3 best batsmen, including Jack Leach. I mean, it's just not looking likely, is it? But really,
and the way in falling.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is that in these pitches, it's really about the toss. If India had won the toss in the first match, probably they would have won. If we won the toss in this match, we probably would have won. Although not with our first performance.
We would definitely put up more of a fight.
Yeah, I mean, it just on these pitches. Yeah, I mean, we've got a good thing looking forward now. We've got a day-nighter in which I think the conditions will suit us a bit more than they are right now. So I think we should just look forward. positively as England fans.
Yeah, and I think everyone knew England weren't going to win the series 4-0. We're expecting a loss at least in one of the games, and it looks like it's coming in this. So yeah, we'll just hope that once they'll get Bairstow back, Curran and Wood as well if they choose to pick them. Hopefully Archer will be fit again, and yeah, just look forward to the third test. Hopefully they can bounce back.
Yeah, it's definitely better than 3-0.
I think that's all for today. Yeah, we've avoided the white.
Yeah, avoid the whitewash, but yeah, that's all for today, I think. Yeah, join us again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Tell your friends. And yeah, tell your friends. And tune in again tomorrow. Thank you and goodbye.